A and S. I imagine Cleo Washington performing in front of thousands, resplendent in yellow and silk, leaping through fellow color guard and band members who twirl wooden guns, flags, and instruments in immaculate synchronicity to a soaring anthem. Even watching YouTube videos, I can always find Cleo. She doesn't evaporate into the throng. Her shine so brilliant it creates its own spotlight. I can't imagine Cleo with her light dimmed, but that's exactly how her CU Boulder journey began when she faced the challenges of being a first-generation college student navigating financial aid, scholarships, and community. This didn't last long. She created a network for herself, dug into her art community, and is now about to graduate with a BFA in dance. Her lantern of self-efficacy is lit for a lifetime. On the ampersand, we call this bringing together of the impossible the alchemy of anding. Together, we'll hear stories of humans who imagine and create by colliding their interests. Rather than thinking of and as a simple conjunction in that conjunction-junction kind of way, we will hear stories of people who see and as a verb, a way to speak the beautiful when you intentionally let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. As St. Mary Oliver asks, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Oh, I love this question. When I'm mothering, creating, and collaborating, it reminds me to replace a singular idea of what I think I should become with a full sensory verb about experiencing. I'm Erika Randall. And this is Cleo Washington on the ampersand.
When I first came to see you, I was so nervous because I really didn't know what I was going in for. And I was just like, I just wanted to try college. Yeah. I just wanted to see like what it was like. I didn't know if I was going to finish. I just like wanted to see what college was going to be. And you were the first person I ever met because I was going to the bathroom and I was just like nervous and I was like checking my hair or whatever. And you just like were washing your hands and then you're like, oh, hi, my name is Erika. And like you introduced yourself.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. And then in my brain, I was like, it'd be so crazy if... I literally thought, I was like, it'd be so crazy if she was like a pivotal person in my college career, you know, just like in movies, you know what I mean? Like you're 100% the reason that I'm still at CU and that I can pursue the things and have been able to do the things that I've done while being here.
Well, and then for me, the gift of you was being open to what you needed and what wasn't in place, that wasn't there. And it really, I mean, I don't think waterworks again. I don't think I'd be a dean without you, Cleo. And I remember people saying to me, you can't walk every student. I was like, why not? If this system is fucked, why not? And without you, I don't think I'd be a dean.
That's really crazy to hear. I don't know. I just feel like
in my movie, that's the narrative.
That's really crazy because I just feel like as a student, I mean, I understand that we impact faculty, but I didn't think that we really pushed faculty in that regard. Really, for me, it was just being vulnerable and reaching out and understanding that I needed help and this was something I wanted to do. And so I had to.
And so you had to. And so we did. Mm-hmm. And then you have. You have found your self-efficacy, right? And in all of the literature about how to survive in college, it talks about self-efficacy. And it was a word that has come to me later as kind of understanding the basic principle of it is hard to speak up for oneself, especially in a huge institution. And what was the moment for you when you realized that this wasn't just a curiosity or like a let's try college? This was like I want this. I want to do this. Because you came in with 2 majors. Mm-hmm. And so visual art practice, and dance. Mm-hmm. And it was a dabble. It was a curiosity. And then what was the thing that made you go, oh no, I want this degree. I'm going to get this and I'm going to get this done. Do you know when that happened for you?
Well, it goes back to color guard.
Yes.
I love performing. I love performing through color guard. Oh, I think it's so special because it blends music and it blends dance and it blends outdoor elements
How did you get in? How? Because you started young.
I started so young. Well, it was actually really crazy because they would like had signs and they're like join color guard, and I was in 3rd grade, and I was like, I loved colors and I liked drawing and stuff. So I was like, oh,
you're gonna guard the crayons.
Yeah, I was like, so what colors are we guarding? That's like a horror. Like people who do it, they're like, oh my god, that's a terrible question. But it's like it's a genuine question for someone who doesn't know what it is or have any idea. But I actually was really lucky to be able to start in 3rd grade. Even from a really young age, I like I said, I loved performing, and I just put myself into anything that I do.
How do you want to keep that going? Because that's not necessarily what you've been studying at CU.
I did art before.
Yep.
I really pursued dance, and I love having to interpret art, and I love when art makes me feel a certain way, and I can't really grasp onto it yet.
Yeah.
So I have to sit with that.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is so special about color guard and also drum corps, because I mean, you think about the percussion, but you don't really think about the impact of brass.
Yeah.
Just all of that brass
live
at you at one time. And the music is, I love listening to it live, because there are some ballads that I've heard from some drum corps that I could go to sleep to. Like they're just so beautiful, and they're all people who are paying money to be there. They're passionate about what they're doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
For you, and then you come to CU, and the dance program is just like, I don't know, you describe it. I mean, it's a lot of things.
It was a culture shock.
It's a culture shock. It's a different planet.
Yeah, where I come from in the color guard community, there's not a whole lot of like strict dance technique. There's not, like, you're not studying ballet technically or contemporary or modern. You're learning choreography. And we have choreographers who are dancers who have dance backgrounds. It's not that we can't move or we don't move.
But you're not training in the steps of technique.
Exactly. We're not training in the steps of technique. Not everywhere. There are some places that do that really well, but not everywhere. So I came to CU and I was like, I really want to get my technique up. I was like, I really want to I want to be like that girl who can do what she can do, but also has really good technique, because that's one thing I felt like I was lacking.
Was technique to you? Was that high legs, pointed toes, turns, or hip hop rhythm? It was ballet technique. Yeah.
It was ballet or modern. And that's really what I thought I was going to get going into CU. And
because that's one thing, because you've never taken my class.
No.
I know, but also
I tried to get into it
this fall, and then I had that thing that I had to do called a different job. But technique has changed for you then, the notion of what technique is and the value of technique.
Yeah, and also like the value of movement and different types of movement. Yes. Because I had never taken a house class or really known what house was.
So for you, coming to CU was your first kind of revelatory experience about house. And what class did it? Was it Larry or Rennie? Or?
I think, honestly, it was Constance's class.
Oh, there you have it.
It was Constance's class.
There you have it. Yeah.
I took Constance's class, and I was like, I love this.
And she defined that class.
Afrofusion.
Afrofusion, okay. And what was it that you loved? Was it the music? Was it
It was
body on a different level?
Yeah, because I've never danced like that. I've never felt so free, just simply moving. And I didn't know that it was a technique, because I'm not told that that's a technique. I'm told that that's just dance.
Is
you know what I mean?
Is it a trip being Black in Denver and being told that technique was ballet?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of...
Knowing everything that I know now, 100%. But honestly, if you would have asked me before, I would have been like, well, there's like a technique to hip hop, but I would have also said, you don't really learn hip hop in a studio without all of the context that I know now.
But now you
I
trust and believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you want to take that forward as a teacher, as a choreographer, I know you're really interested in choreography. And you can kind of do anything movement-wise. You're kind of a badass. Yeah. So yeah, what do you want to do with all of these new knowings and superpowers as you're heading into your last semester? Oh my God. I
really want to create something. And
You want to change color guard?
I want to make it so it's more digestible and more like, so we can put it on a stage, because I think it's so special. If you look closely at things, like color guard was in Beyonce's halftime show.
Okay, see?
And
okay,
so,
see?
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm like, it's there. It's there. But we need to just like...
So you want to amplify it.
I want to amplify it.
And is that really a goal for you? Like, because you love
think
that
at my
scope
core,
and scale.
absolutely. Because I love to dance. But I love color guard. You know
I love that you're like hugging it like it's a friend on your body right now. Like you feel it. So if you could, like, you would create huge national, you would take what you've learned. You would take what you've grown up in. You would combine the worlds. Do you see that as making trouble? Because you are a voice of change. I have heard this voice, and I love this voice of yours. Do you see this as? I also see you on Broadway with this.
That's kind of where I'm getting at. Is because
Broadway, move over.
Well, like I feel like I watched Hamilton.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love it.
And
but I spin guns. You know what I mean?
I know. I was like,
So imagine if there was a way for me to just like wiggle my way in there and be like, production wise,
yes,
this would really benefit from people who know how to move.
I love that you're already ready to do Hamilton, the remix. Like, that wasn't remixed enough. I know. I'm like, this is what I love about you. See, this is where you're looking all sweet and like kitteny over there, but you are ready to take over Hamilton.
Hey, give me a few years.
I love it.
Give me a few years.
All right, I got to ask you about lineage. You have this as your lineage of dance, and I love it. You have talked to me about your grandmother. And when I think about anding, I think about how we and with our ancestors, like how we connect to things that we've learned, how we connect to stories, how we connect to loss. I want to hear from you how, as you're getting towards graduation, what is it? Do you feel like you're carrying with you? You're a first-gen student.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're walking up to the line? Who's coming with you?
My grandmothers, for sure, 100%. The people who are not on the earth with me would be my grandmothers. I guess my grandma, Terry, which is my dad's mom, and really, I have technically 4 grandmothers.
Okay, I love this for you.
And they were all just really, really, really incredible people. And the stories that they would tell me about just really how they got through life.
Yeah.
That these were strong women. I remember one story, and I don't want to like say it wrong, but this is from my grandma. She passed away 2 years ago, but she went to school at Tuskegee. She passed when she was in her 90s. Wow. So she went to Tuskegee when it was not
like in the
super
50s.
Great. Yeah. And I remember her telling me how she stood up to a white man who gave her fishing boots after she paid money to get some nice little pumps. Gave her egregious 2 big fishing boots. And she's from Colorado, so she's not from Alabama. I guess what was happening is they had this fair where you could intermingle and like it was okay and like you could buy stuff from stores, but this happened to her. And so she made a fuss and she was like, no, I want my shoes. Like, give me my shoes. I'm not going to leave without my shoes. She got her shoes, and then by the time she got her shoes, she went outside and like the streets were gone. No one was in the streets, and then her friends went and got her, and they're like, you can't do that here. Like, you really can't do that here. Like, no. And actually, her school put her on probation and she couldn't leave because of how unsafe it was for her to leave that campus because she did that. And I really just think about, I don't know, I've just always grown up as a person, you know what I mean? I don't really have a choice on how I'm perceived. And I just have never understood, like, why you would treat my grandmother like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's my grandmother. And I hear stories about my other grandma, my grandma Terry. She always believed in me. She like was always pouring into me. We would always go out to the Egg and and I'd get like a chocolate chip pancake, and she never really cared what I ate, which I am realizing now is not something a lot of people can say. She just let me be a child, but she never let me forget that I had things that I needed to do, that life was not something that like was going to roll out red carpet for me. Do you know what I mean? And
was college important to her? Did she see that as part 100%. Of? Yeah, that was part of it.
She was the one who really wanted, and I think that's why I went to college. She passed before, obviously, I could graduate. All of my grandmothers have passed. But in a world where, irregardless of what you look like, so many people want to tell you that you like really just can't do anything or achieve anything, and it's so easy to do that to yourself. To have someone at a young age who was always just pouring that into me when I didn't even know that I was going to need it.
You needed it.
It was just...
And the reserves are still there for you.
100%. Because I could never forget those women in my life, nor would I want to.
They're all going to be there with you.
And that's the thing that means the most to me, is that they will all be there for me.
Yeah.
Because you really don't know like what can happen when it comes to family. Family goes through a lot, and I would say that even though we've gone through probably the most that we've gone through ever in the last 4 years.
It's all happened in the same moment.
We're probably the closest and the strongest that we've ever been.
I love that, Cleo.
And I think that's a huge thing. My little sister's going to college.
Yeah, she's going to go.
Yeah.
Good.
And like the way that I had...
You mentored her to that.
Yeah, and I was able to offer her another avenue that she wanted. I think as a person, it's really easy to like forget all of the things that you do because you really think of all of the things that you haven't or that you can't. And it's like little things like that. And it's like, it doesn't have to be huge, but you're like making a way.
Yeah. Like saying hi to someone.
Like saying hi.
I want to make sure that I point to something that you said. You sat at a table with the president of the CU Systems, Todd Solomon. And you said something so powerful. And here you were, junior in college. And here's like the president. And here's Cleo, right? And I mean, I just knew I wanted you in the room. I didn't know what you were going to say, but I knew it was going to be good. And he was interested in talking about the arts. He was interested in places of belonging. Do you remember what you said to him? Can you share it? Because to me, I hold key points of it, but it impacted him. And then it followed up with he went into a dance class and got to hear your voice and then see your body's voice. But do you remember what you said?
I don't remember word for word, but I know that it was along the lines of like, if he wants to create like belonging within the arts, then I think it's super important to like make space for the arts.
Yeah.
Because
or belonging for bodies in general. Marginalized bodies.
For marginalized bodies in the arts. I think it's really important to make sure that you amplify the voices in the arts. Because the thing about that is there are so many bodies who go to those forums, but if they're not out there, then they don't have those resources, and so they like pull back. Yeah. And art is something that speaks to anyone. It speaks to anyone anytime. And it doesn't matter the form. It could be music. It could be dance. It could be poetry. It could be sidewalk chalk. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And so it's really important to, like, have these spaces, have, like, what they need and, like, funding especially, because that's what gets people interested. And that's what, like, gets the exposure. Because if we don't have those things, then it just stays, like, so close. And I just think that the arts are just so incredibly important, especially for marginalized bodies, because it is such an easy platform to express yourself. And it is such an easy platform, no matter which platform that you take, to feel so at home with the people that you bring there, because everyone is passionate collectively about what they want to do. Yeah.
That was a message. You delivered that message. And to say, oh, we don't, other programs are great that are as touch points, but just fund the arts.
Yeah.
And you're doing anti-racist work. Just fund the arts.
Yeah.
And you're creating centers of belonging.
Yeah.
Just fund the arts.
That's it. That's really it. Like, if you just just create the opportunities for people to be there. Like, we create the opportunities for the engineering center, and we create opportunities for all these other things that we're really good at for CU. We create opportunities for the football team. Yeah. So let's create opportunity for the creatives. We have so many. We had the Black Art, or what was it? We CU. Mm-hmm. We had that. Mm-hmm. That was something I've never seen on this campus. Oh my goodness. And it was something that also changed me. So it's like those aspects. It doesn't matter. Like, that's also feeding into your students. Yeah. Like, irregardless of the art, like, talk about the students that you have at your university. Yes. That feeds into the people that they are, and it makes them feel more welcomed on your campus by knowing that you'll platform something like this. And I love the Black Lives Matter thing. That's like always there. Yep. But we have to continue to do more. Yes. And I think by doing those things, like, expression can flow when you feel comfortable. Do you know what I mean? I do. And I mean, it can flow when you feel confined too, but it's so much better when you can do it when you feel comfortable. And on a campus where there's so few of us, showing that there is, like, still space for us on this campus is huge. It's huge. Fund the arts. Fun art. Save lives. Save lives. Mm-hmm. I think it's time for the quick and dirty, my friend. Are you ready? Yeah. You're ready. Have you studied up? Do you know what this is going to be like? I think you've listened to a couple of the Did you listen to Dr. Rebecca's interview? I don't know. He slayed the quick and dirty. We're going to do it. Okay, so the rules are... Okay. You have to be quick. Okay.
You don't have to be dirty.
Okay.
You have to say "and" somewhere in it.
Okay.
And sometimes that's the hardest part. Okay, you ready? All right. I have seen you get through a day surviving off the snacks from the basement vending machine. Give me the litany of survival snacks.
Oh, okay. Beef jerky. It's a little expensive. And
high protein.
Pistachios.
Protein snacks. Okay, beef jerky and pistachios. Okay. Tracks that when you hear it, you can't not dance.
Oh, King Kunta by Kendrick Lamar. Nissan Altima by Doechii.
You're already dancing in the chair, just hearing it. Yes.
And honestly, since we're on it, we'll do Balloon by Tyler, the Creator.
Hey, Tyler, the Creator, right now I just got introduced to by the 13-year-old.
He's a good one.
He's a good one. I mean, the production, I'm like, whoa. Yes, this is a project when you listen to the album.
Yes, his last few albums are definitely...
Chromacopia, you down? You into it?
I love Chromacopia.
Loving it. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm getting cooler by the minute from the 13-year-old. There's some things where I'm like, but...
Chromacopia is a really good one.
Okay, good. All right, okay, you laugh a lot. And you have like a way of laughing. I think you're doing it. Like, I love, like, it's so good. Okay, what are the things or the humans who tickle your funny bone?
Oh, well, I'm rooming with Edward and Sawyer. They definitely tickle my funny bone. Aiden tickles my funny bone.
Aiden is funny.
Aiden is a funny gal. Okay. Who else? Oh, I need to say and. I'll say the Grats. The Grats definitely, like Tanika K, Rihanna, Angel, they all most definitely tickle my funny bone.
It's the humans. It's the people in your world that get you. Yeah, 100%. You love community.
Yes.
And you love laughing at the people.
100%.
You're not that funny.
Oh, hang up. Whoa.
There it is. Or do you just act too serious around us faculty types?
Yes.
That's what it is. Yeah. But you are a funny bone.
I think I'm a pretty funny gal. Yeah.
Okay, you're a funny gal. All right, I can't wait. This is going to be, once you graduate, you better make me laugh. Because you're already making me cry. All right.
I have multiple talents.
I know you do. This is the true math. In our movie that we were talking about, that we're making about your life, and I have a scene. Who are the people in your thank you credits?
Oh, wow. I would definitely say, I'm a very sentimental person, and I don't show it very well, to be very honest, and I wish I was better at that. I think the biggest thank you would probably be to my family, and I think it's because I really love my family, and they've gotten me to where I am today, and they don't hear it enough. So that would be like a huge thank you credit, and like especially to my mom. She's gone through so much, and she's like the strongest woman I know, and I don't tell her that enough. So that would be a huge one. I would have all of the grads that I've really worked with, like Jessica Bertram.
Yes.
Incredible artist. She's
mentor.
Fostered so much into me. From Color Guard, this guy named Roberto Morales. I love him. I love him so much. He also poured into me. I would have you on there. Obviously, I would not be where I am without you. I'd have my grandmothers on there, my friends.
Yeah.
Because they definitely helped me get to where I am today. I really rely on like a lot of people. Yeah. And not in a way of like I text people a lot.
But you know.
But I know a lot of people, and I don't think that I ever think that I've made it somewhere by myself, because I know I would not be where I'm standing without the help from so many other people.
You gotta put Mama Noelle in there, get Noelle Hefty in there.
Absolutely. Noelle, I would not be here.
I know.
Without Noelle Hefty. Like, that scholarship, I think that was really what, like, it made me realize I had something, there was like something about me that someone wanted to see, and they wanted to put me through college for it. And I was like, there's no way.
It's an extraordinary.
I could never thank Noelle enough.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Well, good thing is that she's a love, so she'll say, okay, well then just for the rest of my life. Movie credits. Put me in the movie credits.
Absolutely.
Okay. A thing that future you, this last question, is going to thank now you for. Future Cleo is like, thank you for na.
I think she's gonna thank me for seeing it through and not giving up in multiple things, not just in college, but on family, on relationships, and for finally putting the things that I need forward, even if that like sucks, even if it's hard, and like going through the hard things now and understanding that this is what makes you a better person. This is what makes you the person that you are now.
Yeah.
It's all of the work that you did back then.
Yeah.
And it's all of the hard days.
Yeah.
And I think I would just thank her for making it through the hard days.
Oh. Okay, wait, I can't stop. There's another. Okay. What thing from your childhood do you bring with you as an adult? Do you have a little talisman, a little object? I still have my teddy. Producer Tim has a panda bear.
Physically?
Mm-hmm. Or emotionally. I mean, I even like where you're going.
I was like, I don't think I have anything physically. I was never really like, I'm still not like an object type person. Mm-hmm. But when I was a kid, I used to look at the mountains because I used to be so scared of thunderstorms. So every day, every single day, I would look at the mountains and I would see if there's clouds coming. And I'd be like, okay, if there's clouds coming, then like there's going to be a thunderstorm, but it's going to be okay. Like I would prepare myself.
Wow.
And now I don't feel that way, but I still look at the clouds to see if I still look at the mountains to see if there's clouds coming, just to prepare myself for whatever happens. And I think that's one of the like really small things that I think is really special because they used to be so scary to me, and now I just use it as like an indicator for a new day.
Wow. Oh, I don't know how to get better than that one, but the last one is a send-off, a blessing, a gift, a charge that you give if you get to give a graduation speech, or you get to talk to a high school who's going into the, you get to cheer on your color guard into the, and may you offer, what is your Cleo wisdom?
I think it's to see it through. Just to see it through, simply. Like, you have to, like, put in the work, do what you feel like it's going to take, and don't stop until it's the end. Like, it's truly the end for you. Because the end may never come.
That was Cleo Washington on the Ampersand. For more about Cleo and her dancing, see our show notes. The Ampersand is a production of the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Colorado Boulder. It is written and produced by me, Erika Randall, and Tim Grassley. If there are people you'd like us to interview on the Ampersand, do please email us at asinfo@colorado.edu. Our theme music was composed and performed by Nelson Walker, and the episodes are recorded at Interplay Recording in Boulder, Colorado. I'm Erika Randall, and this is the Ampersand.